Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It looks like the party is officially over for those of us who enjoyed a little more control over our Windows installations. Microsoft has decided to close the loopholes that allowed users to install Windows 11 without an internet connection or a Microsoft account. Yep, you heard that right. It was fun while it lasted, but the free-for-all is coming to an end. This change is currently rolling out in a test build, but it signals a major shift. Soon, you won't be able to get Windows 11 up and running without logging into a Microsoft account. For years, tech-savvy users have used clever workarounds to bypass the initial setup screens, what Microsoft calls the out-of-the-box experience, or OOBE. This lets you set up a completely local account, keeping your machine offline and separate from Microsoft's ecosystem if you wanted. So, why the change? Well, according to Amanda Lungovsky, the lead of the Windows Insider program, these workarounds weren't just skipping the Microsoft account login. They were also bypassing critical setup steps. In a blog post, she explained that this could lead to users ending up with a device that isn't fully configured and ready to go. Basically, Microsoft is saying this is for our own good. To ensure a smooth and complete setup process, let's talk about the specific changes. A few months back, Microsoft disabled a command called bypassno. This was a popular trick to install Windows 11 without being connected to the internet. Now, with the latest revisions, they're also eliminating another command, startmis-cxh:\local only, which was another way to create a local account during setup. This is pretty much the final nail in the coffin for offline Windows 11 installations. As you can imagine, the community has a lot to say about this. Over on the Windows 11 subreddit, the discussion is fiery. Many users are, to put it mildly, not happy. One user called the changes absolutely frustrating, while another said, if Microsoft wanted to collect our data, don't let them. It's clear that the loss of control and the perceived push towards data collection is a major point of contention for a lot of people. It feels like we're losing the ability to truly own our operating systems. However, not everyone is against it. Some users are defending Microsoft's decision. One person pointed out that this kind of backlash happens with almost every new Windows release. People hate it at first, and then eventually, they get used to it and even grow to like it. Another commenter raised a really interesting point, asking, why is everybody raging about this? But it's totally fine to log into your Google or Apple account on your phone. And that's a fair question, isn't it? We're already so integrated into the ecosystems of our mobile devices. We log into Google for Android and Apple for our iPhones without a second thought. Is this just Microsoft catching up to the industry standard, or is it different because APC has traditionally been a more open and customizable platform? It really depends on your perspective. On one hand, it standardizes the experience and makes features like OneDrive of integration seamless. On the other, it takes away a level of freedom that PC builders and power users have valued for decades. So, what does this mean for you? If you're planning a fresh install of Windows 11 in the near future, be prepared to have your Wi-Fi password and Microsoft account details ready. The days of the quiet, offline, local-only setup are numbered. Is it a necessary step for security and user experience, or an unwelcome intrusion? I'd love to know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Is this a deal breaker for you, or just a minor inconvenience? Thanks for tuning in today. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of tech. We'll see you in the next one.